Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Skyrim Special Edition. My name's Camel, and today we have a guide for the beautiful Halloween mask, the Masque of Clavicus Vile. The perfect headgear for any smooth and suave talkers, just like Fudge Muppet's newest build, the Soldier of Fortune. This Imperial stud can sweet talk his way in and out of any situations, striking deals others can only dream of. Of course, the Masque of Clavicus Vile is a must-have and is always used by the Soldier of Fortune and his wily ways. Be sure to check out Fudge Muppet's channel and their new Soldier of Fortune build. Links can be found in the description. So now let us go and get this sexy mask. Firstly, you'll need to be level 10 or higher to get the appropriate quest. Once that has been achieved, we will need to come to the city of Falkreath, of course found in the center of the hold of Falkreath. On the map, it can be found right here. As soon as we arrive, a guard will approach us.
Did you see a dog out there? Oh well. The blacksmith is offering a reward for a dog he saw on the road. I was hoping you'd seen it. I guess I'll stay on the lookout. Keep your nose clean while you're here, outsider.
This will give us the miscellaneous quest objective to speak to Lod about the dog. So walk into town, head to the blacksmith and speak to Lod.
Did you see a hound on the road? Fine, strong creature that's been wandering near town. There's one out on the road. I can't afford to chase him down, but I could use a fierce, loyal beast to keep me company. If you were willing to retrieve him for me, I'd give you some fresh meat to attract him out on the road. Good. There's some gold in it for you if you succeed. Here's the meat. Check the road just outside of town.
Now he's made this very easy as the dog's location is actually marked on our map with a quest marker. Head out to give the dog a smacko. That's a dog treat, by the way, not domestic abuse. There he is.
You are exactly what I was looking for. Yeah, Skyrim is now host to giant flying lizards and two-legged catmen. And you're surprised by me? Yeah, I just talked, and I'm continuing to do so. You see, my name is Barbas. And I have a problem I think you can help sort out. My master and I had a bit of a falling out. We got into an argument and it got rather heated. He's kicked me out until I find someone who can settle our disagreement. That's where you come in. Thank you. Now, since he banished me, Vile's been rather weak. He can't manifest very far from one of his shrines. I know there's a cult that worships him at Hamar's Shame. We should be able to talk to him there. If this works out, I'll make sure you're rewarded. Hey, just don't trust any offer he makes you, okay?
Now this will begin a quest, a Daedra's best friend. Haha, it's a funny play on words they did there. Now, we can follow Barbas all the way to the shrine like something out of Milo and Otis, or we can just travel straight to Hamar's Shame. On the map, it can be found here, which is in a small mountain passageway, kind of in between the cities of Falkreath and Riften. But once you're here, fight your way through a cave of vampires and make your way to the shrine of Clavicus Vile. Now we're here, speak to him.
By all means, let's hear it. It's the least I could do since you already helped me grant one final wish for my last worshippers. They were suffering so from vampirism and begged me for a cure. Then you came and ended their misery. I couldn't have planned it better myself. So, what's your heart's desire? What kind of deal can we strike? That insufferable pup, forget it! Request denied, no deal! I'm glad to be rid of him, even if it does mean I'm stuck in this pitiful shrine in the back end of nowhere. Well, perhaps there is a way he could earn his place back at my side? Maybe, but no promises. There's an axe. An incredibly powerful axe. An axe powerful enough for me to have quite a bit of fun indeed. If you bring it to me, I'll grant you my boon. No strings attached, no messy surprises. At least not for you. As I recall, it's resting in Rime Rock Burrow. Barbas can lead you right to it. Little Mutt might even earn his place back at my side.
So now we'll want to make our way all the way to the other side of Skyrim to Rime Rock Burrow. On the map it can be found right about here. Now this is a very short cave, and once you kill the necromancer on the altar just inside, we will find the rueful axe. Of course, pick it up and make your way back to Clavicus Vile.
Ah, you've got the axe! And my dog! Splendid! Excellent work! A hero and his faithful companion retrieving the ancient artifact for the prince. It's almost storybook. Ah, but it almost seems a shame to give a weapon like that away, doesn't it? I suppose I could be persuaded to let you keep it. But only if you use the axe to kill Barbas. Simple as that.
Of course we want to refuse killing Barbas.
Huh. You're no fun at all. Guess I'll have to make my own fun elsewhere. And with the pup back, I'll be restored to my full power. There's a whole world just waiting for me!
I knew I could trust you.
Yeah, dog gets master, master gets cosmic axe. Everyone's happy. Just get over here, Mutt.
Don't worry, I'll make sure he sees the light. I trusted you, now you trust me.
Ah, that feels so much better. You forget how nice supreme power feels until you've been stuck in a cave for a few years. It's a shame you wished for something so dull as me taking back the Mutt. Quite the lack of imagination on your part. A lack of ambition like that really ought to be punished. Perhaps by turning you into a worm, or maybe a few decades, Oh, fine. Have my boon and be done with it. Got more interesting deals to make anyway.
And finally, for our kind deeds, we will now be blessed with the Masque of Clavicus Vile. So the Masque of Clavicus Vile is of course a heavy armor piece. Its slot is the head. It has a base armor rating of 23, which is the same base armor rating as a daedric helmet. It has a weight of 7, a value of 1,277. It cannot be upgraded, however, with the Skyrim Special Edition unofficial patch, it can now be upgraded with an ebony ingot and benefits from the daedric smithing perk. So it can be upgraded all the way to legendary without the assistance of buffs to take your smithing skill over 100. Again, of course, provided you have the unofficial patch. If not, it will not be upgradable. And its enchantment. Prices are 20% better, speech is increased by 10 points, and magicka regenerates 5% faster. Which, from a technical standpoint, boils down to Fortify Barter 20 points, Fortify Persuasion 10 points, and magicka regenerates 5% faster. Now, the Masque of Clavicus Vile does have a very high base armor rating, on par again with a daedric helmet, and again, provided you have the Skyrim Special Edition unofficial patch, you can upgrade it with smithing, which actually makes it better than a daedric helmet given its enchantment. And although the enchantment isn't exactly something you'd want for battle, it does make up for that in other ways, as the Masque of Clavicus Vile provides the biggest benefit at vendors of any headgear in the game. This is because both the barter and persuasion boosts make prices more favourable. This will help you generate more gold while dealing with vendors and also be able to buy things from those vendors at a lower price. So even if you don't want to wear the mask at all times, it is definitely an item that every single player should both acquire and carry with them at all times. slip it over your pretty little head and sweet talk your way into better deals with that silver tongue you now have. It is also a very powerful headpiece for low level players, as it has a super high base armor rating and amazingly useful enchantments, which is helpful for every single different type of character playstyle, you know, because at some point we all have to deal with vendors. So why not make those prices way better? It also has a relatively simple quest attached to it, so it's an excellent and accessible item to get early on for all characters. And just for some Bethesda pub trivia facts, the Masque of Clavicus Vile bears a resemblance to a horned helmet crafted for a young King Henry VIII by master armor craftsman Conrad Zusenhofer. It was crafted in the year 1511 and was commissioned by the Holy Roman Emperor. Henry was known to wear it on occasion in public. And just so you know, the helmet I'm talking about looks like this, which is absolutely horrific and in my opinion would reduce your speech skill. And I would know, I'm quite the cunning linguist. Wink wink. And there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. I've been Camel, and this has been my guide for the Masque of Clavicus Vile, an ancient daedric artifact created to bless the wearer with personality, persuasive skills, and overall charm. Something I should think about wearing from time to time. Of course, be sure to see the Masque of Clavicus Vile put to good use with Fudge Muppet's new and fun build, the Soldier of Fortune. Links to both the channel and the remastered Soldier of Fortune builds can be found in the description. Give them a subscribe from me. Along with Fudge Muppet, links to other Skyrim Special Edition guides I have already done can be found down there. Be sure to check them out if you enjoyed this video. And accompanying all that are links to my Twitter and Patreon. Be sure to hit them up if you are keen in supporting the channel. Be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. All my time and energy goes into these videos I make for you, and your support is appreciated in any and all forms. So thank you very much for watching, thank you for supporting the channel, and I will see you very shortly in the next video. I'll see you there in a second.